I'm Imran Ansari, legal expert and partner at ABK Law, bringing you the latest legal news here on A Moment of Zen. Sarah Palin, well, she lost her lawsuit against the New York Times. She sued the New York Times for defamation, saying that they published a false publication or information in a story. Well, the New York Times did get it wrong, but Sarah Palin didn't win her lawsuit. A jury came back and said this was not defamation. Why? Well, the law of defamation gives great rights to the press and acknowledges the First Amendment freedom of speech. And basically, if you have a public figure like Sarah Palin, if it's going to be a successful defamation claim for someone like that, a public figure, they're going to have to show that the defendant had actual malice. What's that mean? They knew that the statement was false, or they had a reckless disregard for the truth. Well, the jury came back and said, nope, the defendant, the New York Times, did not libel Sarah Palin, and they had a defense verdict. But Sarah Palin says that is not the end of her legal fight against the New York Times. She says she's going to take this up to the Supreme Court, and we're going to have to see what happens, because some of the conservative members of the court right now have indicated that they want to narrow the scope of a landmark case, the New York Times versus Sullivan, and that case established that standard of actual malice. So we're going to see what happens if Sarah Palin takes this up to the Supreme Court. A big settlement for the families of the tragic Sandy Hook school shooting. $73 million settlement between those families and Remington, the gun manufacturer. Why is that significant? Not just the number, but it indicates the first settlement with a gun manufacturer of that magnitude. And that shows that there may be precedent to come with these cases in these tragic mass school shootings, in which a gun manufacturer, rather than going to court, will acknowledge that they may be liable, and you're going to have these big settlements paid out. It's also a nod to gun safety, gun rights, and also the safety of children in the school. So that case has long-lasting impact. Even though it wasn't a decision in court, that settlement will probably indicate things to come in terms of these mass shootings and lawsuits against gun manufacturers. Also, a settlement with Prince Andrew with his accuser, Virginia Giuffre. Virginia Giuffre is someone who has claimed that Prince Andrew, she was trafficked to Prince Andrew by Jeffrey Epstein. Well, a settlement was reached yesterday between those two parties, Prince Andrew and Virginia Giuffre. It's an undisclosed amount, but that settlement indicates that that case is done. So I'm Imran Ansari, bringing you the latest in legal news here on A Moment of Zen, 710 WOR, the